They say money can't buy love, but maybe you can after all. She's Connecticut's millionaire matchmaker, Lory Kelsey, helping clients, including some well-heeled, find love. Today she's helping the rest of us find true love. Here with clients, by the way, Kurt Wood and Mallory Mason. All right, I got those names right. Thanks for being with us, you guys. All right, and so Lory, for someone who's given up, is a matchmaker the last resort, or does somebody maybe make that part of their normal strategy?
Well, the type of clients I get are all different ones.
Yeah.
Some are recently divorced. They've finished a long-term relationship, recently widowed, and you know, they turn to a matchmaker because they've been out of the single life for a while. They also come to me because their biological time clock is ticking, and I find that happening with you know, women 39, 40, 41.
Sure.
And then men in their late 40s.
Yeah. Because even us guys, it's sort of like you get to a point where you're sort of like, well, get on with it or not, in terms of having kids, I guess.
Yeah. And it's nice. It's a luxury service because I actually provide your social life for you for the entire year. You don't have to worry about finding anybody to provide a date for you except me. You know? You don't have to hang out in the bars and wait for Mr. or Ms. Right to come through the door.
Yeah. Now, Kurt and Mallory, so for how long have you been a client, Kurt, if I may ask?
I've been a client for roughly 3 months now.
3 months. And Mallory?
A few months as well.
Okay. So let's start with you, Kurt. What have your experiences been like so far?
I'm in the consultation process now, and we're setting up a schedule and who I'd like to meet and what interests I should have in common with hopefully the new girlfriend I acquire through our dating service.
Right on. Now, are you enjoying the consultation process?
Having a great time.
Probably kind of learn a lot and sort of
having a wonderful time.
Bring out thoughts along the way.
Wonderful time. You introduced me to a lot of new thoughts.
And Mallory, how about you?
I've enjoyed it thoroughly. I'm young in Greenwich and I'm working a lot, so it's a time factor for me for the most part. So Lory definitely assists in that whole process and kind of, you know, serves as a great insight.
And have you had any dates so far through the service?
No, I should point out we're a bit short on wonderful professional gentlemen. That I have women that are, you know, very outstanding, and they're waiting to be matched up because I'm short on gentlemen. So I'm making a plug for you guys to step up because I have like.
Yeah, isn't that interesting?
I mean, the quality of the women have exceeded my wildest expectations. I just started this business last year. I have attorneys, CEOs of international companies, even household name companies.
Wow. Let me ask you, let's say somebody in their 40s, maybe somebody who's been married, is it easier for men or for women to find a mate?
It's a hard
or is it, or we can come back on
I would think it's kind of balanced.
Pretty much balanced,
really.
okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Now talk about the dating too, because of course this eventually leads to some dates, hopefully fantastic ones.
Right.
But when you're on, especially that first date, what are some first date tips and things that you should do?
I have so many.
Yeah, that's all right. You can give us a few of your.
I thought of one just this morning that you don't really see around much, and that's don't tell the whole world you're going on a date, because when it doesn't go well, you have to come back to the whole world and tell them all the details. And Monday morning, you know, they'll say, well, what happened Saturday night? And you're like, wait a minute, Saturday night? Oh, no.
And maybe if it goes super well, maybe there's some things you want to leave out, too. Which brings me to another question. After all, in these modern times, people do all kinds of stuff. Hate to ask this, but sex on the first date, I mean, or early on. Do you have any thoughts about that?
You're never going to believe the statistics on this, and I didn't even know you were going to ask me, but I know them. There is actually no correlation in the long term whether you have sex on the first date and how long the relationship or the quality of the relationship lasts. And I don't think people realize that. I mean, I'm not advocating it, you know, to go out and, you know, but, you know, if it does happen, I mean, we're all human, sort of thing, you know. Sometimes the chemistry's there, and maybe you've had a long night, you've been dancing and everything, that you're not necessarily doomed. I want to point that out.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so enjoy the time you spend with somebody, for sure, whatever that may entail. You know, and unfortunately, we're already out of time.
Oh my
but thank you.
gosh, oh
Doesn't it
no.
go by fast?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us. Yeah, Lory,
Thank you.
so
Thank you
appreciate
so
it.
much,
Kurt,
Jeff.
thank you very
Maybe
much.
I'll be found on the
Mallory?
TV show.
Okay. Much love and luck to all of
Thank
you, right?
you.
Okay,
Thank you
thanks
so
so much.
much.